I'm Fergus Crawley and I'm here in Loch Lomond in the Trossachs National Park because I'm about to run 94 miles from where I'm standing now to BT Murrayfield in Edinburgh. So the time is just before 12 midday and I'm anticipating coming in at 10 tomorrow on Saturday the 30th. So I'm running 94 miles because every week in the United Kingdom 94 men take their own lives as a result of the stigma that prevents them from talking about the issues that they're facing, and a lot of them suffer in silence, as I did for just shy of 2 years, ultimately attempting suicide myself in May of 2016. The whole aim of this project and the whole aim of this campaign is to try and encourage men through my physical suffering that you don't need to make the same mistake that I did, you don't need to suffer in silence, be a man of more words because talking saves lives.
Oh, really good. Over a ninth of the way there. Doesn't seem so bad, does it? 11 miles.
As you may have gathered from the state of my upper lip, I'm doing this for Movember as a charity that's very close to my heart because they're the leading global charity for men's health. They invest in research projects and fund community initiatives which help men change their lives for the better. So I keep this year round because it's a conversation starter, and that's ultimately why I chose Movember in the first place, because people ask, why do you have this? And that allows me to have a conversation about mental health that might not otherwise have been had. And for me, that is the crux of the issue. We need to take more control over our mental health by having conversations day to day, which allow people to become more comfortable with it as a conversation, so that we can make progress towards a world where men don't need to feel that they have to suffer in silence.
Happy days.
Nice. So where are we?
Dumbarton Castle, so 22.95 miles covered, and mass is already struggling. That means 71.05 to go. But to be honest, that last mile and a half there felt like I just started. I think knowing that there were people waiting just reaffirms how much of a mind game this is going to be for the next however many hours.
What's the hardest bit going to be?
Night shift. As soon as I hit the canal, that's when the fun ends and the misery begins.
So we're here at Scotstoun Stadium, which is the home of the Glasgow Warriors. Fergus has a long-standing association with rugby, having been a rugby player all his life. We've come down here to meet the players themselves. A great many of them turned up, essentially just to slap Fergus on the back and give him a kind of a well done during this big epic run he's doing. From the perspective of his mental health campaign, I think it's a great thing. That's something that he's trying to bring to that community. From a coaching perspective, I think it's been an excellent idea because it'll be about 5-10 miles down the road. Fergus will get into the run again. He'll start thinking, after having stopped, oh my God, this is going to be hard, this is going to be tough. But he can look back on the fact that these guys came out on their night off, back down at the club when they didn't have to be here, just to shake his hand and just to see this guy doing this epic thing. A guy that they see as part of their own, and a guy that they see that's reaching out to be, to try and show people that they can communicate.
I had a bit of a moment where I was like, how on earth am we going to get this done? And then that bit was quite encouraging, and I thought, you know what, maybe this isn't as bad as you're making it out to be.
Where are you off to, boy? You're running somewhere? You're running somewhere? You're running somewhere?
Edinburgh.
Good luck. On yourself. Come on, race ya!
A bit ahead of pace, so we bought ourselves a little bit of time here at Scotstoun. But that doesn't mean to say you can rest on his laurels, because he will get tired and he'll start to slow down. He'll start to bite into the pace that we had before and maybe slow down beyond that. Ultimately, this is the hard part, because this is him when he comes out of the city. He's got maybe one more stop in the city in Glasgow, and then we're going out of the city. He's going to hit that canal run, and we're going to start to see the darkness engulf him. Sounds a bit dramatic, but ultimately that's the hardest part. That's when the isolation sets in. The visuals when he puts his headlight torch on and there's darkness all around, that's a very difficult thing to deal with. And the isolation.
That was tough.
Well done, man.
Oh. I need warmth. My hand warmers didn't work. Oh, I'm starting to get a bit delirious, you know. Just cognition's just...
Yeah.
See you. Come on in. This hurts. Right, rough. Oh, that was an awful section. Yeah. Far too long. That's done me. Really done me. I need warmth.
Come on, let's get you.
Yeah.
Reminds me of your coffee.
Oh, hero. Thank you.
Right, lads.
You in 6.5?
See you shortly. Yeah, ease up as you go, mate. Love you, bye.
Where are you off there, boy? You're running somewhere. You're running somewhere. You're running somewhere.
Oh. Sunrise. What a lift. We thought it was noise pollution. Here. Noise pollution? Light pollution. Light pollution.
Get to that little airport road, pop you guys in the way by and then you stand for it. No, the temperature's come back up again. You were about -4 at one point.
Huh?
Now you're -5. It's come back up to...
Did it hit -5?
Yeah, it did. Let's say it's in the car.
That's cold, that.
The lobby felt like shit.
That is cold.
Yeah. Right, lads.
Right, see you shortly.
See you very shortly.
think I'm probably worse dressed in the room. Cognitive abilities are low, so I will do what I can. But I can't thank you enough for all being here and showing up. I was expecting about 30 people, to be honest, so it's really blown me away how much support you guys have all given. And just by being under one roof for the same cause is just showing people elsewhere just how much actually people can care. And that's what this is all about, really. It's just trying to indicate to others that no matter how much of a hole you might feel in, no matter how desperate things might seem, people do care and people can be relied upon. And that was painful, that hurt. There were seriously dark moments along the way there, and parts of Falkirk aren't that nice. The canal's even worse, to be fair. But ultimately that pain isn't comparable to anything that some men experience day to day just by suffering in silence. So I will have some water, wash my face and things, but please do carry on and I will jump in as and when I can. But thank you again for being here, it really means the world. And yeah, I'm kind of out of words there. That's my vocabulary.